Today I'm going to continue with single string work over major triads. The question was brought up as what to play over minor triads, and since we haven't got to minor triads yet, and if you already know them, sticking with these exercises, we're going to be playing the game that we don't know minor triads. So the example today is going to be D minor, and I'm choosing D minor because it's the 2 and C, so there's very little math to do. And the formula for D minor in this case is 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7, and then we're back on D. So there's minimal amount of math, and in most situations in jazz, minor chords are functioning as 2 chords. So in D minor, we can use a G major triad and an F major triad for soloing. So right there with that information, we have D, F, G, A, B, and C. So we have 6 notes that we can utilize. So we're almost there in a major scale. We have more notes than we have in a pentatonic minor scale, and this is all without playing scales or things that just sound scalar. Again, in the solo, you do not have to use all the notes in the triads. These are note choices. So in the example right here, because I'm going to build off of this and do a quick musical example. So the example right here that I'm going to use is going to be, here's an F major triad right here. And this goes to the G major triad right here. So it's going to be. So one time. So take those 2 triads, move them around the neck, have fun with them. There are double stops. There's lots of things that are available to you. Next, there is another one that we can add. Now we can play the 5 of the chord that we're playing over. So what we can do is we can throw in an A major over what we're playing, an A major over our lines. So the notes there are A, C sharp, and E. So we can start on any one of those notes, and any one of those notes will resolve. The C sharp will resolve to D, and that's a leading tone, which we're going to cover later on. And then the E also resolves to D, so that will resolve down, and I'll give some examples here. Or the E can go up to F. That's the third of the minor third of D, or it's the root to F. So it will resolve either way. So here we are with the A. I'm just going to play the notes one at a time. So that's consonant right there. Next is the C sharp. That has a lot of pull. That one wants to go to D. And next we have E. And that will either resolve to F or down to D. And so one more time, we have A, which is stable, C sharp, which will resolve to D, E, which is my favorite sound right where it is, that resolves up to F or down to D. Now we don't have to resolve that C sharp. This is a strong enough line right here. And if we need to resolve, if you want to resolve that E, or down to D. So I'm going to take that previous example that I had. I'm just going to play that F major triad to the D, to the G major triad, and then we're going to go up to the A and resolve that to the D. One more time cleanly. So once again, take these, mess around with them, find play along D minor. There are lots of good ones on YouTube. So take them, have fun with them, work them. Take care.